Okay, welcome back to Gaming Before You're Born. I'm trying a little something different with the mic, so hopefully it's a little quieter, filters out some more of the background noise, but you can still hear me. At any rate, almost as soon as I quit recording last episode, I found the Nomad Camp. And then I kind of was like, I'm tired. Just finished recording. Not really in the mood to, do a whole other recording session. But as punishment for that, as I was trying to finish this up, my game crashed. So, apparently it was just fate. I'm not sure precisely where this save is from, but what I did get done before the game crashed was I found the Nomad Camp, and instead of wiping it out, I was given the opportunity to save them from the kobolds. Figured, well, I've also got to kill kobolds. That's another one of my missions. So maybe I can leverage the nomads against the kobolds? It's not something I was expecting to see from a game like this. Okay, yeah, so this is before I've actually started fighting the kobolds. But yeah, they threw a feast for me. They gave me some info about the geography of the area. Really helpful, actually. Another thing I hate is they don't give me enough time to memorize all my spells. Like, Quick Bend is not getting an opportunity to rememorize Fireball, but it is what it is. I will be rewarded. Yep. Alright, so let's try... Actually, let's... Magic cast. Let's get everybody healed up. And then we will... Kobolds will come out in a minute, and then we'll start killing. Yeah, I was shocked. I was casting Fireball from I think it was from a staff or a wand. I was casting Fireball from a wand, and game just straight up locked up on me. The Fireball landed, and then it just kinda couldn't figure out what to do next. Why not? It is an older game. And make sure everybody's got... Yep, alright. Ah, crap. I forgot to actually rest. I think I have to tell them what to memorize again. That is one thing. I spent a lot of time last episode talking about all the things that I thought this did better in terms of pacing, in terms of giving you some... Oh, hey, I was actually able to save it. Alright, well, in that case, now that I've got my Fireball saved, I'm in good shape. But one area where this absolutely does not work is... I think I just have to rest until the kobolds show up. Yeah. It is the interface issues. There are horrible interface issues. There should be a fight somewhere around here. Thought there was. Already is... Okay. Sound of war cries. Here we go. Spin to fit... They appear through the wall. Family emerges from the hut. Charges. Alright. Let's just engage from combat all the way back here. Because everybody's got their bows out. This'll probably be a very long combat. Aim. Manuals. What do we have? Yeah. Tons and tons and tons. Alright. I'll tell you this right now. A bunch of them are going to get a Fireball to the face. And hopefully it doesn't crash the game this time. Cast Fireball. Hopefully it doesn't get interrupted. If it gets interrupted, I'm going to be pissed. Got that wand of Fireball, and I've got a scroll, I think, still with Fireball written on it. But I want to try to save those because if I'm in a situation where I need more than one fireball, I'm going to be very thankful that I did save it. Alright. Let's go. Let's do this. There, looks good. I just love how much damage this can do. It's just such a thick unit. And even if they pass their saving throw, instead of taking 25 damage, they take 12, which is still enough to kill them 4 times over. It's just, I love it. I love it. Fireball is one of the greatest parts of D&D. I almost really love how, I want to say rough around the edges some of these older games were, because like I feel like in a game that was released today, a spell as overpowered as Fireball would never be in. Like, they would want a smoother difficulty curve. They would want you to, you know, slowly build up your numbers. They would want to more gradually expand your range of options. But I absolutely adore the fact that, you know, in this game, it's because I feel like it follows more like, maybe not this particular game, but Dungeons and Dragons in general, especially these early versions, kind of were more about one part simulation, one part the rule of cool. Like, if it was cool, it was just in the game. It was more what would be awesome to have versus what would be balanced. And that's why you have great things like Fireball. This is also a very slow battle. I hate the fact that pretty much everybody's got a bow. It's killing me. I hate how slow... Like, I love this game, and I don't want to say I hate this game, but it's... The interface is not aged well. There's nothing about the interface that is aged well. But I do feel like the gameplay is aged well. Like, the fundamentals of the gameplay, ignoring the interface issues, I feel have aged well. I like making the paper maps. You know, it's an interesting exercise to do. I like... I even kind of like looking up the journal entries. I kind of like having like a physical journal where, you know, I can leave the game screen up and have a book in front of me instead of having to like tab out of combat and navigate through more menus. There is something to be said about having like a physical something to look through. Oh, you can't stop him. He's coming. He's coming for you. Well, hopefully they don't kill him all before I get a chance to whack him with my sword. Oh, they're giving up. Yeah, I'll conserve my arrows. Actually, hopefully they drop some arrows for me to pick up. If my guy's not carrying too much money, I half expect him to not have room for arrows. Alright, I'm gonna whack this last guy. Yeah, I think everybody just ran out of arrows at once. Oh, almost. No. So little experience. So little. Alright, make shoot. Items. Are there any... Can I... Okay, good. I can take some arrows. Money... See, copper's worthless. No, I don't want any of that junk. Doc. Go ahead and yeah, heal him up. You know, one thing is, without Durton, I kind of took for granted how much he helped. Oh, here we go. More fighting. Let's go gauge combat from afar. Alright, let me get the lay of the land. That's a lot of kobolds. I wish I had another fireball, but... What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna keep him away. Oh, coming in this time. Because they don't all have, I guess they aren't replete with short bows this time. If they come in close, that'll be much easier. Yeah, I was actually really surprised the option to cooperate with the Nomads was even presented. Maybe I just am drastically underestimating game design from back then, but I felt like that was unheard of. I guess Ultima gave you options like that. I always hear about Ultima's morality system, even though I haven't played a lot of them. I played, when I was in high school, I played the first, second, and third Ultima, which predated the whole virtue system. I think this is contemporary with all the virtue stuff, though. So it's possible that games were doing it. These guys rocking short bows. See if I can take them out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the nice thing about, I've noticed with kobolds and with goblins, my warriors will sweep with a lot of regularity. I'm not sure the mechanics behind sweep and why sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. Like, I've never seen them sweep an orc. I've never seen them really anything above, I guess it would be level 1 monster. I've never seen them sweep, so maybe it's based on level. I'm really not sure. I also feel like, and this might have been Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition, and this is just Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, although I've heard the rule set implemented was just basic Dungeons & Dragons. There wasn't advanced at all. But I remember that as you leveled up, you got more attacks per round. And I don't know if that's in this game. It's hard to tell when one round begins and one round ends. The only thing I really notice is at the very end of combat, the round ends when it asks me to if I want to continue. Like, I might have killed everybody and I've got to give 3 or 4 more commands, and then it'll ask if I want to continue combat. I think that would be the end of its round. But there's not really any indicators on the screen about what round you're in, beginning of one round versus the end of another. It just kind of flows. So for all I know, maybe I am getting a bunch of different I might be getting a bunch of different attacks per turn with some people. I have no idea. Come on. Is it McBash or McSlam who's got the sweet 2-handed sword? You gotta get in there, man. You're so close. I think is fun that you get to do this battle with the nomads too, even if it is kind of a slog. Alright, get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Alright, perfect. Sweep! Well, could have been better. But I'm confident he'll mess him up next turn. If he could just get completely surrounded and kill 8 per turn, that would be a good day. Alright, what do we got going on here? Let's take this. I know you can hit like a quick battle and it'll just kind of fight itself, but that concerns me. Because supposedly when you do that, the mages just unload all their spells at once. And I'm also concerned about all my guys just charging in. But probably less of a worry in this particular battle, but it is a thing that still concerns me, just having them blindly plow into the enemy. I've also heard that when you turn it on, you have to turn quick battle off. Otherwise, you might start a fight already in quick battle mode, which, depending on the fight, would be very terrible. What I should do, I should cast Prayer with my cleric. I think that gives me some significant... I think it gives the entire party some significant boost to hit rolls and other things. Yeah, might as well start inching him up, even though he's got just too much money. He's a slowpoke. I can't wait until Quick Ben levels up again, and maybe I can learn 2 fireball spells, because I need more fireballs. I need them badly. I do have concerns because I started reading just to see what's up about how some people like configured their characters, and have some concerns that I might have picked a group that is hopeless. They will be physically incapable of beating the game because of the level cap. Supposedly what you actually want to do is pick a bunch of, what was it? Fighter, mage, cleric, dual-classed, I don't know, elves, I think. And, you know, they can get a lot more experience and get a lot more levels. I don't know. That seems a little munchkin-y for me. I'm kind of okay just kind of picking what I wanted to play. Although, I did do a little munchkinning because I wanted these guys to go the distance. And apparently, in this version of Dungeons & Dragons, all of the non-human characters, dwarf, elf, halfling, hobbit, whatever they were called in this version, have level caps for everything but thief. Apparently they're trying to say non-humans are all thieves. I don't know, is that some implied racism? That all non-humans just like want to steal things? But anyways, that aside, that little bit of munchkinning, oh yes, that little bit of munchkinning aside, I'm trying to just like play the characters I wanted to play. Instead of like doing all these weird min-maxy, this is the best race with the best class with the best, you know, on and on and on and on. I am starting to wish I had picked at least one dual class character, or I guess multi-class. Dual classing is a different mechanic, which is confusing on its own. I'm starting to wish maybe I should have picked a multi-class something, just to give myself a little bit more healing and maybe a little bit more spell casting. Because it does make it a little tricky to, you just have to rest constantly to get your spells back, unless you've, I think, got those multi-class characters, but it is what it is. He can probably rock out with this. Longbow, exit. Alright, aim, manual. And I hope they run out of arrows soon, because I'm getting sick of shooting them all down. Yeah, I forgot how wonky D&D's whole multi-classing, dual-classing, whatever used to be. I remember, just from like Baldur's Gate and stuff, you find a lot of NPCs that are multi-classed, and they just level incredibly slowly, but they have a slightly more broad range of abilities. I'm starting to take some significant attrition damage, but oh, I hate it. I hate it. It drives me nuts. But I mean, it's one of those things where it's part and parcel with everything else. The same design philosophy that gave me Fireball also gave me dual classing and multi-classing, and it's hard to separate them out and be like, nope, I only like the parts of that philosophy I only want the parts of that philosophy I like. It was the rule of cool. I don't know why they thought it was cool to do what they did, but it is how it is. Alright. This should go fairly quickly from here on out. Oh, he's just a monster. I just love watching him sweep and take out 3 or 4 guys around him. Especially because these kobolds are so weak. Uh-oh. Oh, thought I was starting to run out of arrows on my side. I wish they would surrender already. I'm kind of, don't they know when to quit? I kind of want this battle to be over so I can heal up. Alright. Hopefully, all I need to do is, oh, there they go, finally surrendering. I don't think it's gonna save you, buddy. Should have surrendered sooner. Maybe. Is he gonna get out? He might. He might. Nope. Should have surrendered sooner. Well, there was one left. No, don't continue the battle. Alright, ooh, McSlam. Yeah, he could use some more arrows. Does anybody have any arrows? Oh, they have no arrows for me to take. That is a disappointment. Just a ton of copper. I don't need copper. Yeah, who cares? Alright, Doc. Do your docky things. Callum needs some healing. Probably try spreading this out. McBash. Alright, I think I want to beef up McBash a little bit. Alright. Let me just save. I wonder if I have time to memorize anything. Somehow I doubt it. I really doubt I have time to memorize things. But, I don't know. It's possible. I'm going to memorize. Of course I'm going to memorize Fireball. Oh yeah. Clang a metal in front of me. Okay. Moving reluctantly forward under the curses of their leader. The headman... Oh, from the... Oh yeah, let's kill them together. I almost wish I saved the Fireball for this, but I do have the wand. I do have the wand. So... What? Oh, I guess the 4th level fighter is the leader of the Nomads. I wonder where the Kobold's leader is. You know, one thing actually that's helped is when I was... Interesting. So who do I have around here? Oops. Aim, manual, Hassad. Oh, okay, so Hassad is the leader, and these are just his extra dudes. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's start throwing stuff. Alright, I really hope this doesn't crash. I really, really hope it doesn't crash. Wand to Fireball. Alright, use. Wand to Fireball. Manual. Please don't crash the game. Did it just do nothing? If I used up all of my charges for that, that would be different and terrible. I wonder if that's what happens when you use up all the charges for a wand. It just starts throwing duds. Because I know in the Infinity Engine games, like, you used up a wand and it would just be gone. It would just be used up. That would be unfortunate. That would be very unfortunate. Oh well, I should still have them, even if, oh wait, let's cast Prayer again, just to give everybody some bonuses. I don't know what all Prayer does. I think it makes you harder to hit, lets you hit easier, gives you some bonus damage. I don't think it saves you from damage, though, but it's just an all-around nice buff, and I don't need it with these guys, but it'll make things go faster. And, you know, at a certain point, speed is what you care about. I did increase the text speed of the game a little bit, but it's at that weird spot where, like, the things that take too long are still driving me nuts, but the things I actually wish I had time to read go too fast. Can't have it both ways, I guess. Fourth level fighter, you can do better than that. At least somebody's gotten in there. Start jamming up these stupid, let's push them in a little bit further. And how's his hit points? His hit points. Alright, sweep. Alright, that makes me happy. Let's get him in a little closer too. I don't know what kind of effect range has on your accuracy. I don't think it has any, but I could be wrong. I frequently am about things. What other spells? He's got a... Sleep might come in handy, but I'll see how this goes. Sleep is a little overkill since these guys are mostly one hit, one kill anyhow. I prefer to save sleep for when I'm insanely overwhelmed, or there's somebody with a lot of hit points that I just want to take a shortcut to killing, because early on sleep was one of my favorite spells when I wasn't so reliable hitting people, and putting them to sleep enormously helped me to actually hit them, even if I could hit them in one hit regardless. Actually, you know what? He should move forward some, because his short bow does. I notice it can't hit some of the guys in the back as well as I would like it to. Oh, still has another shot. It's somebody with a bow. Start taking out these archers and after this, I'm definitely going back to town, and I don't know if I want to collect rewards, because I already have too much money, but I'll do something. I need the experience, at least, because my cleric is so close to leveling. So very close. And then, I don't know, after my cleric, my fighters will probably be up next. That's actually another interesting thing about this game is the leveling is very staggered. Like, not everybody, and this is another thing, like I remembered, but I didn't actively remember how much the leveling is very staggered. Like, everybody levels at different times, at different rates. The thief starts out practically with an extra level. Like, he will be level 3 almost before everybody else is even level 2. But then it kind of spaces out a bit more. It's really weird. It's really weird. Alright, you know what, let's cast a thing. Just because I can. Let's do Magic Missile. Magic Missile's always a fun spell. Who's got short bows? Let's just take out this stupid short bow. Alright, I might have gotten myself too close, but well, we'll see what happens. Alright, come on, sweep. Oh, that's so satisfying. You got nothing on me. Can I? Yeah. I don't think Doc had. I think he used up all his healing. So I might have to rely. If things start to get bad, I might have to rely on a bunch of potions that I had finally started finding, because you can't buy them. There's still so many archers back there. I wonder when I'm going to run out of arrows. Quick Ben. By the way, I think Quick Ben might have been one of my favorite wizards in fiction, if you know where he's from. He's just fun. A little crazy. Totally fun. Alright, what else do we have going on around here? Let's take out... I think I would just assume I'm going to take him out. Yeah, Quick Ben and Cal are just the best team in Mal they're not such a good team in this game as Callum, the thief class, is so weak. Not doing it for me. You know what? See if I can't cast sleep on all those archers who are driving me nuts. Yeah, if I could just put that big group on sleep, that would be fantastic. And then you're done. That will at least speed the game up some, because now I don't have to watch all those arrows travel across the screen. I was also thinking about the difference between the turn-based combat in this, nice, and the real-time combat in like an Infinity Engine game. And you see how long and drawn out and protracted this is, and that's definitely a point in the Infinity Engine's favor. However, I do like, and it might just be me, but I like how much more thoughtful the turn-based nature of this is. Whereas I know in an Infinity Engine game, you could pause it, you could take however long you wanted, you can think however much you want, but at the end of the day it was still real time, and I felt like just knowing that it was real time discouraged me from taking that amount of time and thought into my tactical decisions. Like I said, that could easily just be me. But I just feel like having the option of just letting it run quickly in real time kind of made it like a, yeah, of course, why wouldn't you? Alright, let's give him back his sling. You know what? Let's just... I want to say, I don't know what's coming after this, so let's just save my magic missiles. I don't know. I might need them. Yeah, there's no telling. Alright, what do we got going on here? These guys are all asleep. He's just... whatever. Take out a few more of these. I don't know. There's definitely pros and cons between the turn-based and the real-time combat, and I can see it both ways a bit better now. Like, I remember when Baldur's Gate came out, there was a noisy minority of people who were really angry at it being real-time. Same way there's a noisy minority when any game comes out and changes things. And I do remember Baldur's Gate. I really want to look up some of the old magazines that ran previews for it to see... Oh, that's right, all those guys are asleep. Combat's not going to end until I kill them all. I want to see what some of the older magazines had to say about it being real time. Because I remember reading them, and they were like preemptively kind of like saying to the public, like, don't panic, we know it's different from the gold box games, but it's still fun. Like, don't lose your mind. Don't be all touchy. That's actually one of the interesting things. I've been reading a lot of the older issues of Computer Gaming World, and I don't think I'd be upsetting anybody if I pointed out how ridiculous and defensive everybody on the internet is. That's a lot of experience. Nice. Take items. What do we have? Short bows and short swords. Don't care. Any good money? 3,000 gold. I don't think I can carry that much gold. I don't think I can. So I hate to leave it behind, but I'm going to have to, I think. Shaman? Oh, something happened. I think he just thanked me. Alright, items. What kind? Ooh. Alright. Quick Ben. You want the wand. And McBash. I think it's McBash. Might be McSlam. I think it's McBash. You check out that two-handed sword. Yeah, actually, what money? 5,000 gold. These guys just don't. All right, yeah, see, even if I hit share, which would divvy it up amongst everybody, they don't have enough carrying capacity to take all that gold. Do you want to go back and claim your treasure? No. Now please leave us. This is a personal thing for our people. All right. Camp, save, D. So, anyways, I thought people being touchy, and you have stumbled upon a large Nomad Camp. Will you enter it? Let's leave, I think. Oh, wait, I should make a note of where that Nomad Camp was. That was 11:25. Alrighty. Sorry, 25:11. Alrighty. That's better. Yeah, if I don't write down the coordinates of these things, I am going to be very lost. Very, very lost. I found a cave at 3520 and then the pyramids at 1914. Anyways, that was an extremely drawn out encounter at the Nomad Camp. Somewhat unexpected, but yeah, that was I think one of the highlights of Pool of Radiance. Anything else comes up, I'll definitely be